So stupid. Anyway, Robin, come on. There's a lot of other news besides my book.
No. Well, there's some sad news in our strange little world.
Oh, Jackie selling your tape?
Hey! Not yet. I wish.
No.
A Jordanian airliner, day after the funeral of Itzhak Rabin, a Jordanian airliner has made an emergency landing in Vienna, Austria, following a bomb threat. Vienna airport officials say some 230 people were taken off the plane. They say the aircraft is now being checked for a bomb. It was bound from Chicago to Amman, Jordan, when the threat was phoned in. So I guess we'll have this stepped-up terrorism, stepped-up security for a while now again, now that things seem to be very active after the assassination of the Prime Minister of Israel.
Yeah.
So that's our world. Welcome to it. It is Election Day across the country, not only in New Jersey, Howard.
That's the one we care about, though.
I know. But in Kentucky and Mississippi, they're trying to elect a governor.
Right.
There are legislative races in Maine and Mississippi, New Jersey, Virginia. In Baltimore, they're going to have a mayor's race, also in South Carolina. Charleston, South Carolina, Cincinnati. There are some council races there.
Cincinnati!
There's some council races. And Houston.
Wow.
Houston.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go vote today. My wife is going to tell me who to vote
there's
for.
something going on here in the city, too. I got to figure out what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, my wife said, are we going to vote? And I was like, And I said, well, I don't know. It's one of those elections where you don't care about stuff.
Yeah.
But you probably should.
In California, they have a proposition that they're considering in San Francisco where voters will decide whether to restore the name Cesar Chavez Street to Army Street.
I'm against that. Robin, will you rollerblade to the polls, or will you just take a conventional means of transportation?
I will probably use my feet.
Really?
Because it's right in the neighborhood.
I see. Interesting. You know, whenever I go, I have I have the reputation of being a scumbag anywhere I go, as you know. So when I go to the polls, I know like all the old ladies in my community who work the polls, they get very impressed that I'm there to vote.
Oh,
they like it.
Vote.
Yeah, they're like, oh, even in the stupid election he votes. Yeah, they like it. They see I'm a regular guy.
In Pennsylvania, voters are deciding whether to let children testify on videotape or television at trials.
Say that again, Robin?
In Pennsylvania, they're going to decide whether children should be allowed to give their testimony on videotape or television rather than sitting in the courtroom facing their accuser, which is what is mandated by law at this point.
I am for that law. Just thought you'd like to know.
And in Washington, the state of Washington, a proposal to allow slot machines and video poker at American Indian-run casinos.
Robin, if you went to vote today on horseback, would that create an incredible scene? If you actually... Do you know that when I vote, I go into the booth? You've never been with me when I voted.
No, I don't go with you.
Despite what people think, we do not spend every minute together. Because wherever I go, people go...
You vote on your own.
Yeah, people go, well, where's Robin? I go, don't you think I'm capable of going in there and pulling the lever?
I don't need her for that.
Yeah, what is she, my mom? So, I go in, and it's very embarrassing because my head sticks out the top of the booth.
Oh, no.
Yes, of course.
You know, because I always think that's kind of weird in a stall. When you go into the bathroom and somebody's head sticks over the stall, where's the privacy?
It's the nightmare of being a gawk. It's awful, Robin. My big nose sticks right out of the top. Here's a picture. This is me at the voting booth. Look. My head sticking right out of the top.
I always have this great fear standing in line that I'm not going to know how to work that stupid booth when I get inside.
Yeah, I forget. You got to pull. They pull the curtain. You got to pull the curtain closed.
It depends on where you go. Some you pull the curtain closed and it's ready.
Yes.
Others you have to move this big lever.
Yeah.
Before it's ready to arm it.
And you got to push down a bunch of stuff.
Then you have to turn those little thingies. But I'm always afraid somebody's, because the remedial person.
Yes.
Is a person who, once they get inside, they go forever.
Right.
And then somebody who's sitting there signing in people has to go in and teach them how to use them.
My wife and I fight. We whisper fight. Because up until the time we get into there, we never know who we're voting for. And she goes, who are we going to vote for? Who are we going to vote for? I go, I don't know. I don't know. And she goes, I pulled out, I have a piece of paper that tells you who to vote for. And I go, no, I'm just going to vote like all Democrat or all Republican. I'll go contrary to whatever's in office. And she goes, no. And she starts fighting with me in front of all these people who live in my community.
Yeah.
And I'm embarrassed. Go, I don't want to walk in with a piece of paper and spend 2 hours in there trying to figure out who to vote for.
And it's so hard for me not to ask, who'd you vote for?
Right.
When you're coming out.
Yeah, can you vote for me? What do you do? What do you do? You're not going to sit there and read the issues. You're just going to pull down some levers, right?
I'll go check the newspaper to see if they wrote anything about this election.
So you know what I do? I don't even do that. What I do is I know that on Long Island, people are robots. They always vote Republican.
Yeah.
So I go in and vote Democrat. Just to show that there's another party. And that there are people
or there's a rebel out here.
Yeah, like there's a free thinker. I swear that's what I do.
To keep the system alive.
Yeah, to keep it alive.
Keep that two-party system going.
Yeah. Then there's a yes-no paragraph with tiny print.
Right.
And I just don't do anything.
Never know.
Smoke comes out of my ears.
The truth. There are a couple of times I meant to vote yes, and I know I voted no.
Me too. Allison has told me that this is an important issue for us.
But you know what? Because it is so small.
You don't know what you're doing.
I can't see what I'm doing.
All of a sudden, you're taking an SAT test.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
And I'm stupid. I admit that. But there are a lot of people who can't do it.
And one year, I think I completely forgot the line for the senator. I was like, wait a minute, did I vote for a senator?
I'm going to go in and pass gas this time. Teach everyone a lesson.
For everybody who follows you.
Robin, excuse me. Let's take a break. Come back and do more news.
But the worst is when those women tell you you've taken too much time.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Have you had that?
Too much time. No, luckily.
Yeah, they think you're in there with a vibrator or something. What are you doing in there, honey?
But I've seen them rush people out.
You know what I should do? Because the curtain only covers like part of your legs. I should just drop my pants. Act like something's going on in there.
Get somebody in there with you.
Yeah, or have something weird going down.
Wiggle the
the
curtain
bottom.
like you're doing something.
Yeah, exactly.
And moan.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
Bring in another set of feet.
Yes, rubber feet. Or plastic vomit or duty.
Yeah, there you go.
Stick it on the floor. We'll be back right after these.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle.
No
what's up, Howard? This is Coolio with the flow down to go toe-to-toe with the ain't go straight for the mouth. So it goes all the way live from 96. I'm in the mix, phony D's like that. Straight like that, I'll never be whack. I used to smoke crack, but not no more. And this is LV in the place to be. Howard Stern Show.
I love those two guys. That Coolio, man, I'm down with that dope. I'm down with it.
Are you calling them a dope?
Yeah, that's a compliment in the black community. I'm down with that dope.
No, that's not.
That's a friggin' moron. No, that's a compliment. You don't know anything, Robin. When you ever hear black guys talking, they go, "Hey, man,
they might say
dope.
That's dope."
Yeah, that's a dope. And,
no, not that's a dope. That's dope.
No, I'm telling you, you're misreading it. In fact, Coolio, if you're listening, there's not a brain in your head. He's going to love me for saying that. I know to the white people it sounds like, white people don't understand it. I'm down with that dope. I am down with that dope.
Oh, boy.
And LV, man, that's a real dumb bastard. That's a compliment. Please do not.
I hope they come back to hear these compliments.
Fred, you're an imbecile.
Thank you.
Right. See, Fred's a little black.
I get with the program.
You're a moron.
Shall we go on?
I didn't compliment Jackie. He's feeling left out. Jackie, you're a retard. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead, Robin, with the news.
You know, there's a couple of other things in the tabloids I wanted to mention. We were the first, I suppose. Not a lot of people talk about this, but Louis Farrakhan had a career in Calypso before he started...
Very fine career.
You know, this whole preaching thing.
Yes.
And now I see in the tabloids they've picked up on it, and they talk about the fact that the 62-year-old leader of the Nation of Islam was known as Prince Charming.
Yes.
And the new Harry Belafonte, when he performed for hordes of screaming fans at the Little Dixie Club and other Boston night spots during the early 1950s. But we brought you Louis Farrakhan's music long before anybody was willing to disclose that information.
And it was hard to believe that he was Prince
Charming.
Prince Charming, based on the songs we heard.
Yeah. It seems that Ben Casey.
Ben Casey, the doctor?
Vince Edwards, the guy who played Ben Casey.
Top actor.
He must have cancer, according to, what is this, the National Enquirer?
Oh, I'm calling that a comeback. When's the last time you read about it?
They say that doctors, did some tests on him and found that he has a mass growing on his pancreas.
Hey, just like Jackie.
Which is the same organ that Michael Landon.
Oh, boy, that's a bad cancer.
And if you do have pancreas cancer, usually it's very quick. Michael Landon was dead 2 months after he was diagnosed. So let's hope that Ben Casey is not going to suffer the same fate. But
can you get cancer from not working?
Inactivity.
I got to tell you something. A doctor just called in. He bought my book. He saw the picture of Jackie. He was able to do a full medical analysis because you could see right up Jackie's buttocks.
And does he have masses?
Masses on his pancreas.
Demi Moore's mother is sleeping in her car.
Yeah, you know, it's a nice car, though. You know, they're always trying to put down Demi Moore because her mother sleeps in a car, but I understand Demi Moore had her hands full with this mother.
Well, the mother says that at least they have provided her with a home because they bought her the car.
Oh, they did? Okay. Well, man, that's not so bad.
It's a white Honda Prelude, a gift from Demi and her actor husband Bruce Willis on her 45th birthday.
So it's not a Volkswagen.
It's parked next to a rat-infested shack on a piece of land in Las Vegas.
Hey, that's my house.
This Virginia Gines, I guess her name is, she's been estranged from her daughter for 5 years. But she's happy.
No, she's not.
She has finally won a long-time battle with a bottle.
Her daughter's a multi-billionaire, and she lives in a trailer.
But she had a drinking problem. Now she says she's been sober for 22 weeks.
Wow. Gee. Jackie goes longer without a drink.
By accident.
All right.
At one time, she did live with Demi and Bruce, but...
That must have been a party.
I guess that didn't work out.
No, it did not. Grandma was not a good influence, I guess.
She says she wrote him a letter after she came out of 12 weeks of rehab, so let's hope they get back together now that she's straightened herself out.
A lot of people have their fingers crossed that Demi and her mommy will get back together again.
The Beatles are about to release a new compilation of works, including 2 new songs.
Really?
John recorded some things, and Yoko gave them to the other guy.
Oh, I see.
They got together and put their voices on this thing. So there are going to be a couple of new songs. There's going to be a big documentary about the Beatles on ABC on November 19th.
I would like to see that, Robin.
But once again, who is left out of the whole thing? Julian Lennon.
Oh, my God. That's so terrible.
Julian says his life is a mess because his father was a Beatle.
Yeah.
Being John Lennon's son has come close to destroying me. He feels that he was forgotten by his famous father.
Absolutely.
Just getting to know each other before John died.
Julian Lennon is this other kid that Yoko gave birth to, Sean, is the chosen child. He's the one who's going to get all the Beatle money. This Julian is the first son of John Lennon. Yoko should turn over 50% of her funds to Julian Lennon. Right? Am I right? Am I out of line?
Well, I don't know that you could necessarily say she should turn over 50%.
You're right. 60%. I mean, he's blood.
I read somewhere he only got $100,000.
I'm going to tell you what he got.
Go ahead.
He says a music career that he tried to start quickly fizzled because of the comparisons to his father. He sank into drug abuse. And things started to really go wrong. He wound up having to sell his Beverly Hills home.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, life got tough. When John Lennon was murdered, his $340 million estate.
Oh, my God, went to Yoko. Because
went to Yoko.
John didn't know how to plan.
He got just $150 a week until he turned 25.
Oh, my God.
And then received a one-time payment of $100,000.
Yoko should be ashamed of herself. This woman is not philanthropic at all. This is John Lennon's son. For God's sakes, give him a couple of million. You got $350 million. Give him $10 million.
Well, in Yoko's defense, she thought he was out of control.
Listen, I thought she was out of control. I thought John Lennon was out of control when he married her. Oh, come on. Don't be such a mommy. Everyone's out of control. Didn't they what?
Didn't they both do heroin?
Oh, yes. Yoko and John, sure. But
she's not out of control.
They were always in control of the money.
Right. Oh, for God's sakes. That is a travesty. This poor kid feels like his daddy forgot him.
He says he really wanted to help work on the documentary, but once again, he's the forgotten child of a Beatle.
It's like the retarded Beatle. Fredo. He's Fredo. Very good analogy for once.
Poor Julian. But, it looks like he's sort of gotten out of show business at this point.
He's so far out of show business, he's back in it.
I no longer care for fame. From now on, I want to do something more positive.
What, sell joke tapes?
But he did want to work on his father, you know, the documentary that they are doing on the Beatles, and I guess nobody asked.
Well, that's very unfortunate, Rob. See if you can do something about that.
I feel very bad for him, and finally this morning, not finally, but finally from the tabloids,
yes,
David Hasselhoff had a good time at Scores not too long ago.
You can't have a bad time at Scores.
Do you know this woman? What is this woman's name?
Michelle?
Athena?
Athena? Oh, yeah.
You know her? Is she
probably.
one of the girls that you've met?
Yeah.
Well,
do we know Athena, guys?
She supposedly looks like Pamela Anderson or something.
That's what they're saying, and David was quite taken with her and kept getting lap dances from her and saying to everybody, doesn't she look just like Pam? You're like Pam with a better body and shorter hair.
Well, put her on Baywatch. When I was at Scores the last time, I was with this girl. She was giving me a dance. She told me she's going to be on Baywatch.
Is that right?
Maybe that's how she got on there.
Maybe that was Athena.
Yeah. Athena.
I just wanted to know if you knew her. Buxom Athena, 25.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got a lot of table or whatever they call them, lap dances.
So lap dance, Robin.
And they said he's been there before. He's always a gentleman. You know, it's a gentleman's club, as Lonnie always says.
Oh, it is. There's no question.
And David's a gentleman when he's there. I just wondered if you knew Athena and could give us some personal insight.
Let me check my book. On the color photo, I have all the Scores girls that I party with.
Oh.
Let me see if I see.
Do you have them listed? By name?
Yeah, I got them in the credits. Let me see if there's an Athena. She's in there or not.
Does she have a last name?
Yeah, it's Buxom Athena. Athena's her last name. Does she have a last name? Obviously not. Last name. Athena's not even her name. Because even when I asked in the credits, I said, hey, let me thank the girls.
The girls didn't know what names to give?
Yeah, right. There was all confusion.
Can we use our real names or our acting names?
Yeah, acting.
Our acting like we like you names.
Yeah. We have to act like you like us. I don't see a Athena here.
Oh, I guess you may not know her.
That might not be one of my special gals.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I have to check the Bible.
Meanwhile, the Cleveland Browns did make that announcement yesterday. They are moving to Baltimore. It'll be the Baltimore Browns now, I guess. And there's a lot of confusion.
I got Athena, Robin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you do?
Athena's in my book.
She's listed as #1. Athena, Brittany, Jana, Paris, Kat, Justin.
Oh, wait a second.
So she's supposedly in there.
So she's
so you do know Athena.
Yeah, hold on.
So that means her picture's in here?
Yeah, in the behavior modification phony cover. Let's see. Pamela Anderson lookalike. That could be her.
Well, if you've got her name in there, it's probably her.
It's hard to tell. Yeah, you can
Robin, take a look on that.
What page is that?
All right. Okay, go to your color insert.
tell. All the way to the left, that one?
Color insert again.
Okay, you know where Mein Kampf was? On the opposite page, it says Howard Stern's Clinic for Behavior Modification.
Wait a minute,
and it's me.
You're losing me.
Okay.
Color insert. Now, where am I going?
Okay, right. You see where Mein Kampf is? Where you were before?
Yes.
Right, you see the big blue picture?
Oh, that.
See all those girls?
Blonde, right?
Yeah, one of those is Athena.
I'd say it's the one on the left.
Wait a minute.
Or the one with her head in your lap.
Be quiet, Jackie. No, that's, you know who that is? That's Jolene with her head in my lap.
So that rules her out.
Jeez.
Thriller says it's the one in the foreground.
Which one? The one laying down?
I thought it was. The one
The one with her A's?
Yeah.
Oh, that's her?
She's smoking on.
That's Athena?
She's smoking on?
Oh, David.
What is this? She's smoking?
She's smoking, I tell you that.
She's smoking hard.
I'm so proud to be the dedicated.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, she's in my book. Look at her. Topless. You see everything. More you see more than you see on Jackie.
Same shot.
Same shot.
It's the Jackie shot.
Same shot. For those of you who have the book already, turn to your Clinic for Behavior Modification picture. The lower left-hand corner is the one David Hasselhoff had lap dances from. Lower left-hand corner of the girls.
Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I gotta ask Howard if this is one of his girls.
Hey, Robin, could you fashion the news so everything pertains to my book like that?
It's like a manual.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah, so far we've researched from the book.
6 degrees of separation.
Isn't that amazing?
Well, I always try.
You got to admit that I don't know whether you planned that or not, but the book.
But it does happen. I try to work that in.
Well, I can't say that wasn't useful. It happens.
If I knew more of what was in the book, I could make it really work.
Right.
Anyway, the Cleveland Browns have moved. They've announced their move to Baltimore starting next season.
Right.
It's left a lot of people with a lot of questions. Paul Tagliabue, who...
Ooh, don't scare me.
sort of runs the NFL.
Yeah.
He's got questions about it. Is it a done deal, Paul?
Okay, you ready?
I can't say that it's all over. I think that
I think it is.
From the league's perspective, it's just beginning. We have our procedures. We have our policies. We don't want to see any team leave when there is support from rabid fans such as there is in Cleveland.
Paul Tagliabue is in my book on page...
Bernie Kosar, who used to play for the Browns, can't believe that the franchise is leaving.
Can't believe it, right? No one can believe it. Everyone's in shock.
There's just so much tradition and so much support up there that, I just can't. Like I said, I can't fathom a team not being in Cleveland.
However, Johnny Unitas, who piloted the Baltimore Colts during much of their heyday, says, hey, Baltimore tried to do it the right way.
Unfortunately, they tried to do it the way that was supposed to be done, the way the NFL wanted them to. And every time they did that, all they did was get their face pushed into it. And, yeah, it was by the commissioner and any other people involved. And I guess they just decided, well, if it's the best way they can do it, this is the way it's going to be done.
So if they can't get a team any other way, they'll steal the team, just like it was stolen from them.
You know, Robin, the Browns aren't in my book. If we can move on to another story, I would appreciate it.
How about Yasser Arafat? He was a rather blatant omission, being absent from the Rabin funeral.
What do you make of that?
The other day, well, he was asked to stay away because of the
security issue?
Heightened tensions and security and so forth. So he got to watch it on TV, and he was on Larry King's CNN program last night. Here's Yasser Arafat.
Does he still wear that giant tablecloth on his head?
And he always folds up the sides,
That's beautiful. Can I get one of those?
Ready for the picnic.
It's his own special way of doing it.
Yasser, you ready for the picnic?
I'm ready for the picnic.
He was a brave man during war, and he was a brave man during peace. And for that, we had called it the Peace of the Braves.
Wow.
So
what a quote.
He's going to miss his brother in peace.
Yes.
It was very painful for me because I especially when I was looking to my sister, Mrs. Rabin. For me, it was very difficult.
He mentioned you, Mrs. Rabin.
No. He was talking about Mrs. Rabin, the wife of the Prime Minister. He was watching the funeral services on TV, and he said it was very painful for him when he was looking at her, especially.
Yes. I remember when Mr. Rabin got me into eating matzah. And I was mad at first because I had gas from too much of that pasty substance.
Oh, dear.
But I got to tell you that the matzah is pretty good now. And I'll miss the matzah with cream cheese and jelly. Thank you. Get some whacked out answer. I tell you that matzah can bind you. I lay off the matzah now, and my bowels are back to moving like John Travolta.
Oh, dear. I've been talking about James Brown over the last couple of weeks because he's running into another domestic problem, something going on between he and his wife, and the police are once again involved, so he was charged. Singer James Brown's wife now denies that the couple was involved in a domestic dispute.
Oh.
Adrienne Brown told the Augusta, Georgia television station that her husband had worn a heavy bracelet to bed and had accidentally cut her lip with it as she turned over.
That's a good one.
Yes, Arnold. Shall we listen to Adrienne?
Yeah.
I'm tired of...
Oh, now she's mad.
James having to go through this and me. I'm tired. I'm sorry for the community, the public.
Didn't she call the police?
Yeah.
So why is she tired of going through it if she's calling the police?
I didn't do the interview.
I see. I thought that you had interviewed her when you would only ask one question.
So she explains.
She's angrier than Don Cornelius. But all this anger is brought on by, her relationship with James.
James has said that he was divorcing his wife and that he had never hit her and was urging her to enter a drug rehab facility. But Mrs. Brown was asked what she remembers about the incident.
He's wearing this bracelet. It's a very heavy copper with turquoise, and he wore his diamond flat ring in his hand. Hit me in the face.
He sleeps with all that?
Yeah, why does he take that off when he's going to bed?
Man. Robin, I know you wear a lot of jewelry some days, but you never sleep with it.
I take it off when I go to sleep. Yeah, I don't want to hit anybody in the mouth.
Could be a homicide in there.
While I'm sleeping and cause this kind of problem.
And does Mrs. Brown still have a lovely daughter?
Here's more of what she remembers about that night.
It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember. And they took me by ambulance when I called 911 to get the stitches. And then they found the Valium in my system.
Oh.
I'm just not sure what this is all about. Is there any more?
This resident said, you are not coherent. I'm crying. I'm bleeding. They took blood. I should have never let them take blood. I just wanted to get my mouth stitched up.
Life's a party. Well,
now we're all clear on the story, aren't we?
Yeah, James was wearing a lot of jewelry and accidentally opened up her mouth with his jewelry. Now that's an original.
She'd never have let them take blood.
Right. Because then I guess they found that she had some substance. Is that what she's complaining? I don't know what she's complaining. I don't know. I'm imagining. I don't know.
I get confused every time we get into this story.
And don't ask James for an explanation. You got that tape of James explaining? Oh, forget it.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah.
Oops, wait a minute.
Wait, here it comes. There it is. Here's James explaining what happened.
I'm thanking you very much now that I'm leaving this area. I don't want to leave, but I got to leave. Because if we're not going to control this kind of thing, and something happened to me in this area, it's just going to destroy this place.
I got to get those two in a movie. Like explaining stuff. Trying to clear stuff up.
Doing play-by-play.
Yeah, with Don Cornelius.
And basketball star Rod Strickland has been charged with beating his girlfriend so badly that she had to be rushed to a hospital. He's a 29-year-old player for the Portland Trail Blazers, who used to be a member of the New York Knicks.
But how do they know he didn't cut her in their sleep?
He was released without bail following an arraignment in Bronx criminal court. He was charged with assault, menacing, and harassment and faces a year behind bars if convicted.
Suddenly Ike and Tina are the Waltons.
He was also ordered to stay away from his girlfriend, Judith Cruz.
I guess he didn't pay attention to the Million Man March.
Cruz said the fight on October 2nd. When was the Million Man March? Maybe this predates it.
Maybe you're right.
I'm not sure. I don't remember the date.
I don't remember yesterday.
The October 2nd fight, which began in the hallway of her Bronx apartment, was over the couple's 5-year-old son, Brandon. She says Strickland doesn't want to be a father. And her son is always asking for him. And he just abandoned his son one day, so I guess they had some words about this, and then it got a little bit physical, according to her. So now he'll have to stand trial on those charges, I guess. She also says there have been a couple of other times when he has hit her, but this was the first time she ever really got scared. That's why she reported it to police. Baseball's Rod Carew.
Yes.
Is in the press these days. He's been a great baseball player, but now he's fighting another opponent. His youngest daughter needs a bone marrow transplant to increase her chances of survival from lymphocytic leukemia, or non-lymphocytic leukemia. So now he says that he is going to do whatever he can to publicize the fact that they need donors, and especially black donors. There's an inordinate amount of white donors compared to black donors, and then it's harder to find matches for black people who need transplants.
Fred went down there in blackface trying to donate. That's how generous he is. Yeah, he's a good guy, man. Very few people know about
Here
Fred.
is Rod Carew.
I just want people around the country to realize that, we're all in this together, and I just hope that they will get on the phones and call Marrow, call 1-800-MARROW-2, and help us try and find a marrow donor.
I can't figure out how to spell that.
As I said before, other children.
Marrow is M-A-R-R-O-W.
Oh, I think you said Merrill.
No.
1-800-MARROW.
1-800-MARROW-2.
Robin, you should call, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, wow.
What's the matter with you?
As I said, blacks are underrepresented. Minorities of all stripes are underrepresented in the donor banks.
Very big problem.
Here's Mr. Carew again.
No, that is not true.
That is not true?
No, just one Carew.
All right, I guess then I'll have
Tippy
to
Carew and Tyler, too.
that he says no matter what happens to his daughter Michelle, he's sure she's going to be all right, but he intends to continue to publicize this issue so that more minorities know that they ought to be donors.
Yes, sir.
Right.
And finally this morning there's a big ballot in, I think it's the Daily News.
Yes.
They're asking you to vote on whether you think Kathy Lee Gifford needs a facelift.
Yes, she does. Yes, Rob, she does.
Oh, it's the Post. That's
Yes.
where you get your ballot. Kathy Lee was on her morning show the other day, and she told viewers that last week she started to think about getting a facelift in order to maintain her appearance.
She wants to look good for GIF.
Well, she says Giff doesn't necessarily care.
Yeah. Look at his face.
He's completely against plastic surgery, as is Regis.
Regis is against it.
As is her mother. As is everyone except Cody,
And me.
who thinks it would be pretty cool.
Yes, I do, too.
Well, you and Cody see eye to eye.
Yeah. Cody hates her so much, he wants to see her. How many kids want their mom to go to a hospital
And get a facelift.
and get their faces cut off?
Every child says their mother is beautiful.
All that Bible taping. You wait and see. That kid's going to grow up beautiful. Won't recognize what is right.
Now Gifford says she's just kidding, but they have the ballot in the paper today.
I voted yes.
Kathy Lee get a facelift? Yes or no? Why or why not?
I said not only should she get a facelift, I said Giff should get a hip transplant. Very good, Robin.
And there was another story. I don't know where this came from. Somebody said it was This Week's Inquirer, but I couldn't find it in there, but I have a fax of it. They say Kathy Lee startled viewers by revealing on national TV that 5-year-old son Cody has a new toy.
His penis. I read that.
Well, it's Willie.
Yes, Willie.
She joked on her show.
I told you, that kid's going to grow up beautiful.
Boys, once they discover their anatomy, are enthralled with it for the rest of their lives, she said to her embarrassed co-host Regis Philbin.
Yeah, another guy who has a penis.
The other day, Cody was very busy with his Willie.
That's good.
I finally said, Cody, that's enough. Put that Willie away.
Good.
And got him another Willie.
I don't know. Kids are that into playing themselves. Really are into weenies. I don't know. I only hope it comes true. Can you imagine if 20 years from now, Cody Gifford's on Geraldo? He's a gay alcoholic. Wouldn't that be great?
You talk about my penis on national TV.
Yeah, my mother talked about my penis. I almost died. Me and my life mate were upset about it. It would be great. She's doing all the wrong things, and she don't know it. Keep voting on your facelift, honey. Sort of go home and take care of that kid. Robin,
that's what's happening.
Thank you very much. I have received hundreds of faxes.
Yes.
Can I make a few announcements about the book, because there seems to be some problems.
Go ahead.
Number one, there are a lot of areas that do not have the book and are sold out because of what happened. We were caught short. The book was supposed to go on sale the 14th.
Yeah.
The Miss America pageant issue came up, and we put it a week early, and now we have a shortage. But there are stores that have plenty of books. That has opened up in L.A. It's been selling over 1,000 an hour in L.A. and one bookstore called Book Soup, and they have plenty. And Barnes & Noble has plenty of books to sell.
All right. Well, I just heard that the one on 86th and Lex that have the big window display, they're now selling them out of the window.
Oh, you mean they're bashing through the window?
No. They sold out all the ones they had on the shelves and on the display, and now, the in-store display, and now they're taking them out of the window to sell them.
Here's word from Washington, a quickie to let you know that Miss America is rolling here at Borders Books and Music in Baltimore. Your JFK 1,300 listeners have already put a big dent in our original order. And we're just getting started. Fans stood outside in the rain before the store opened, and I'm waiting for local affiliate news crews to show up and shoot. Well, great. That's good. And Howard, the cover photo alone is worth the $27.50 at Borders in Rockville, Maryland. Everyone in line was buying only your book. You are king, a very disturbed king, yet king. Obviously, he has read a few of the chapters. Jackie's ass is the sickest thing I've ever seen on page 196. We live in a real small town in Bucks. You feel like hearing a few of these, or you think we want to go?
Almost 11:30.
All right. We got some other good news. The ratings came out in New York today. We had a super high rating period. Tom Chiusano informs me, so thank everyone from New York for that. All our listeners in Jersey, vote for Jose Delgado.
And Dave Brodecki. It's election day. Don't forget to go to the polls. Get the book and go to the polls.
Yes. Make sure you vote for these guys. They're in the 5th District in New Jersey.
Camden.
Yeah.
Camden County.
Don't vote for Joe Roberts. To our friends in Pittsburgh, our first day on the air there on X106, great to have you with us.
We love ye.
Yeah. I don't even know if you got any books out there, and quite frankly, I don't even know if we have any listeners at this point, so it doesn't matter.
We don't know if we're talking to anyone but ourselves.
Right. Man, boy, there's a whole bunch of action going here. I just left the Barnes & Noble Superstore on Route 22 in Springfield, New Jersey, and the feeding frenzy has begun. I pulled into the parking lot just after 9 a.m., and it looked like pit row at the Indy 500. Every car released a man who sprinted into the building late for work with one purpose on their mind, like lemmings at the sea. A cry went up from a man behind me. Are there any left? The response came from someone yelling over their shoulder. They're dumping more out now. Inside, 4 stock boys were literally dumping the book on the floor right inside the main entrance. As quickly as they hit the floor, they were scarfed up. The line at the register had about 30 guys in it because they obviously were not ready for the rush and had only one woman working the register. All the men in line, mostly wearing suits, waited quietly, looking down or stealing a glimpse at your book like they were in line buying pornography, ashamed of our fixation. When I finally got up to pay, my enthusiasm for Howard gushed out. Isn't this great, I blurted out. With the sourest expression possible, the woman retorted behind the counter, no, it's not. Oh, it was too late. I gave this chick the outlet she was looking for. I went through this crap the last time, she continued. Grown men drooling.
She hates the business. She hates a rush on the bookstore.
Grown men drooling and fondling this trash like they're going to go home and have sex with the buck. And you're here again, obviously, late for work, just to get another dose from your king of filth. It makes me sick. She says, hey, lady, I came to buy a book, not get your editorial. Do you comment on everyone's purchase?
You should have asked her what would be on her list to get rabid for.
Part of the fun of buying the book is getting into an argument with the people at the bookstore. That's always a pisser.
Well, there's another one there where somebody said they called some bookstore and the person told them, we don't sell that kind of ass.
I didn't get to that one. Wait. I love this stuff. P.S. You look a little more like Sally Jesse Raphael on the cover this time. Here's one. Your books are available at 47th and 3rd at the Barnes & Noble in abundance. P.S. When I purchased my copy, someone in drag was standing outside the store debating whether to go in dressed in that manner to buy it. The Barnes & Noble in Nanuet, Rockland County, sold out your book by 9:45. I got the last copy. King of all neurotics. The problem with that is, especially in Rockland County, we had a problem because of the early release date. If the Miss America pageant had kept it in their pants and not created this little legal problem, I would have had it on sale in a week, and everyone would have been stocked.
Oh, it's fun that it's on sale now.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad it is. This one says, Fort Lee, New Jersey, B. Dalton in Fort Lee, New Jersey, right over the GWB, still has some cases of your books left. They opened at 10, and they're going pretty fast. Just to let you know, I accessed Barnes & Noble through Prodigy's World Wide Web. They're selling Miss America. I just ordered mine.
Oh, so he's gotten it on his computer.
Yeah. Howard, I didn't get the book yet. I just wanted to say Jackie sucks. Nancy Sirianni wrote that.
Oh!
We just sent the boss out to buy your book since we can't get out of here till lunchtime. As he pulled up, this guy in the parking space on his left was reading your book in his car. Same thing with the guy on his right. Inside, they were unpacking and stickering as fast as they could, and the phone was ringing off the hook. Same conversation on every call. Yes, we have Howard's book. No, we can't hold copies. Thank you. I love this book, so I'm so proud that people are reading this. I know they're going to love it. In Rochester, your book is available at Borders Books in Rochester. It's good to know. I just sent my assistant to pick up 10 copies of your new book. This is from the Penthouse Art Department.
Yeah.
They finally found something more perverted than their magazine. For the Penthouse Art Department, we must let you know, we still haven't looked past the inside cover. Jackie, new Penthouse joke page Martling is just scary.
Oh, please.
Fred, nice tuck. Where did you put your thing? It's true, Fred hides his penis better than any man.
You know what? His penis was a question in the last book.
Yes.
Because he was in that superhero outfit and he couldn't see anything.
I don't know if he has a penis.
I do. No proof.
Fred, we're interested in doing a pictorial on you.
Ooh, Fred.
Who wants to do it?
Howard, who is the fellow standing next to you? Who's standing next to me?
Robin.
Oh. Nuts. What are they talking about? They're kidding. Now they put me on. Gary reminds us of every Brooklyn Spanish chick just dressed out for a night on the town. How many girdles is Scott wearing?
Not enough.
Truly best of luck on the new book. What is the possibility of us sending a few copies over to be signed by the group? 0. We are not signing any copies.
You'll have to go to a book signing.
I will release tomorrow where I'll be for book signings. I'm not signing any here. What is it, Baba Booey?
Actually, this is a great opportunity. There was just a couple out front. The guy flew in from Houston.
Yeah, I know, but I can't do that.
And don't send your books in the mail.
Yeah, because we'll keep them and sell them. Walden Books in the Freehold Raceway Mall is all sold out of your new book. They expect another shipment this afternoon. Hopefully I can get a copy. Yeah, we have a problem with that. At the Barnes & Noble on East 86 and Lex, they are now selling the book out of the window.
Yeah.
The in-store display area is sold out. What does that mean, Robin? In other words...
They had a big, huge display. They had the book all lined up in the window. And then they had books inside the store.
Oh, so they ruined the display by...
Yeah, so now they're pulling them out of the display because they sold all the other books.
Robin, just wanted to address you. Encore Books, Ossining, New York, have no books and never did.
Oh, dear.
Sounds like Jackie's career. People love attacking him. Howard, just got your book at Barnes & Noble at 82nd and Broadway. Big stacks of books and no line. Beautiful color reproduction. All right, so there's a good place to go.
Okay, so rush over to Broadway.
Just bought your book in an out-of-way video store in Nowhere's Land, Pennsylvania. Out in the woods. Love it. Effing great. Good review. Borders Book in Beechwood, Ohio has copies of the book, says Tell Your Fans.
Okay.
Books are selling fast at Walden Books, Plainview, Long Island, but more are coming in. Also, Encore Books on Long Island expects shipment today. That's the problem. The book company is really rushing this out.
Yeah.
Got mine this morning. You are disturbingly wonderful. The book is pure poetry. Signed, Maya Angelou. Howard bought it this morning. Have been laughing and throwing up, laughing and throwing up, laughing and throwing up. That's, by the way, that is the proper response.
That's the proper response. If you're doing that, everything's normal.
Dear Howard, I ate 5 of your books. Rush Limbaugh. See, Rush, this is what you do on a second book. You don't write a piece of garbage. And you don't sell your fans coffee mugs and beer steins and ties. You dumb, fat bastard. Rip-off. I can't even read the handwriting here. I'm working in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, and called up the only local bookstore, and she said, no, we don't carry that kind of S.
That's the one.
I noticed that she has Rush Dickbaugh. I guess Dick's books are all right. Dear Howard, thank you for the hot babe and hot coffee. While I was waiting to buy your book at Barnes & Noble at 48th Street, I met a chick. You think of everything. I didn't plan that. Howard, I laughed Nicole's head off. OJ.
Oh.
What it says, Robin. Even OJ is reading it. Howard, we live in a real small town in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, and when I call my local bookstore to see if your book was available, they answer the phone by saying Howard Stern and then the name of the bookstore. You have reached every crack and crevice in the U.S. Our town is a very upscale neighborhood where no one admits to listening to you, but your book is selling like mad. Good. Okay, so that's nice. Glad everyone's enjoying it. Not a negative review. Now I have to go be doing some kind of promotion somewhere. Jackie the Joke Man Martling, Robin.
Yes?
Last week to get his filthy joke video, Who Farted I Smelt It, $15, $4 shipping and handling. Holiday special, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING.
Very good.
Also, Jackie Live is a lot of fun. You can ask him a lot of questions. You take questions from the audience.
Sure, I'll be signing my ass.
Right.
Joke Man, yeah.
Well, people want Jackie to sign a picture of himself in drag or the picture of his ass.
I think that the big picture in the front is going to catch a lot of people's signatures, but they'll want Jackie back in the back there where his ass
in
is full glory.
Yes.
I'll have
this adds to your image.
It'll be the dot on the I.
Wednesday night, November 22nd at Chuckles in Mineola on Long Island. For info and Jokeland's internet address, call 516-922-WINE. Speaking of books, Robin's book is still in the stores too. And you want to read some stories. Let me tell you. I never knew all these things.
All right.
I never did. She never told me some of these things. And I still I'm amazed.
You sort of addressed what you think of all that, don't
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have my own take and spin on my unique long-term relationship with Robin Quivers. That's what we have to do in the future. Just keep writing books about each other. Get ready for King Norris at the Saint in Asbury Park this Saturday. Everybody loves Fred Norris when he plays his music, his special brand of Martian music.
Why does he close his eyes when he sings?
Nobody knows.
I do not know.
Catch Baba Booey this Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. at Princeton Ski Shop Show at Giant Stadium. Don't miss Stuttering John appearing in Tony and Tina's wedding every Wednesday and Thursday night. For more information and to get a signed copy of John's CD, call 201-942-OUCH. And don't miss Dee Snider and the SMFs doing Twisted Sister songs at Al Rose's Villa in Columbus, Ohio on Friday, November 10th, and at Slam Jams in Cleveland on Saturday, November 11th. Our good friend, Dee Snider. If you're planning a wedding or corporate event and you need a great DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040. Robin, I'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget to vote for
Jose Delgado and Dave Brodecki.
Right. And not
5th District of
New Jersey.
New Jersey. No Joe Roberts.
Yeah. Say no to Joe. Right. Thank you. Anything to report, Baba Booey? That's it? Okay. New record. The show now is, we're actually on the air for tomorrow's show.
That's right. Why leave?
All right.
First 2 days in Pittsburgh.
Time to start all over again.
Pittsburgh wants to get back to music.
Cheese, but pepperoni.